What's up, Tsla family? It's Ray J back with another video. And in this one, I want to break down what's happening with the overall market and Tesla stock. Just know that I am not a financial planner, so take nothing I'm saying as financial advice. So as far as Tesla's going, I'm not really seeing any new headlines other than the fact that Tesla had their best sales quarter, which is very, very awesome news. As the EV tax credit was coming to an end, we saw Tesla sell about and deliver 497,099 vehicles over the last 3 months. That is fantastic news. On top of this, there's not really much data coming out for today, but tomorrow we just have the ISM services data when it comes to PMI, employment, and business activity. So much of the data is going to be not that crazy because the non-farm payrolls and unemployment data is not going to be released due to the government shutdown. So the data for tomorrow went from being intense to less intense because of the government shutdown. So it is what it is. And as a result of all of that, Tesla started off with this very, very nice pump to 480, but instead of holding above that, we got this big rejection, came right back down as much of the news was priced in. So we're now watching this 438 area. That's where our support happens to be. If we don't hold 438, I think Tesla could be dipping towards 433 and then 429. But if we could hold 438, this is a make or break level for Tesla. I think we could bounce back up to about 450. We need to hold 438 today and tomorrow, so watch that level very closely. Now, the one thing that is concerning is that we have a bearish engulfing candle on Tesla's daily charts. So in case things don't go well for Tesla, if we don't hold 438, there is a risk of downside that's still very possible because of this setup. Also know that historically October tends to be a more bearish month for Tesla, but we'll see just to be safe how Tesla does. We also have earnings and other catalysts coming out over the next couple of weeks. So we'll see what happens. Watch that 438 area. If we don't hold this, then there is going to be a risk of more downside. So I'm hoping that Tesla holds it. If not, there's going to be more downside coming for 433 and then even more downside. So be careful with this candle and we'll see how it goes. However, SPY on the daily time frame, we got this big dump, right? We dumped all the way down towards that 666 area. Then we got bought back up. Looking at the 4-hour, SPY is looking a bit more bullish because we're still trying to make higher lows. We're making higher lows, and higher lows. Heading into tomorrow, I want to see SPY hold above 668. As long as you don't lose 665, this trend is going to continue. If we hold 668 tomorrow, I think we could bounce and attempt to get back into the 670s and continue to pump. So there is upside potential if we hold 668. On the QQQ, I want to see us basically not lose 603. As long as we hold 603, we could bounce just like how we did today. Tomorrow, let's hold 603, then also continue to try to break above 606. If so, we're looking for new all-time highs for 608 plus. The IWM dipped and got a monstrous bounce. We're looking for 244. If that breaks, we're looking for new highs right here and attempt to get back up to the highs for 245 plus. I do see upside potential on the IWM. If you look at ES, we dipped and we just got bought back up. So as of right now, we're still bullish. As long as we don't lose 67.39, we're going to be favoring 67.80 and 6,800 as our targets. NQ is bouncing so long as we don't end up losing 25,000. We're favoring 25,200 plus for more upside. Bitcoin's also looking bullish. 121,000 plus is likely coming, then eventually 122,000. Tesla's dipping here. We're going to see what happens at 438. Can we hold this in bounce? If not, expect more downside. There is a bearish engulfing candle in the daily, so be very careful. So we'll see what happens. On Nvidia, we have a gap to fill down here. We're going to see if we can hold above 187. If we lose it, we could be turning back down to 184. But if we hold 187, we could dip a bit, then try to bounce back up for the 190s. So we'll see how it goes. On Aapl, Apple's making higher lows. If we end up losing 255, it's going to be a bad sign. But honestly, we have 258 as resistance alongside 260. So we'll see what happens as time goes on. For AMD, we're looking more bullish. We have 171 as our resistance or above, and we'll have to see what happens from there. For Coinbase, we have an inverse head and shoulders and some more upside potential. We're continuing to break out, looking for the 380s very soon. It still looks bullish to me. Amazon's decent. I'd like to see it get back above at least 222. We're close, but we're not quite there yet. We're kind of choppy right now, so it may continue to chop around, but there is upside potential. Meta looks more bullish. As long as we don't lose 720, we could be looking for a push towards 730. So it looks pretty good. Google's looking pretty good. We could be looking for an attempt for 246.5, and then eventually 248 is coming. And the Microsoft is looking bullish, favoring 520 all over again. The VIX has been pushing, but we're going to be watching to see how it reacts around 17. Does the VIX reject near there, and does the market once again continue to rally? The market's looking bullish to me. SPY's at 669 and the QQQ is at 605. So I think we could try to go for new all-time highs. I would like to see us try to continue to squeeze tomorrow, but we'll see depending on some data that's coming out. The data is not as crazy as what it was going to be like. A lot of the federal data is not coming out. We just have the ISM services data instead. And for Tesla, it's showing some weakness compared to the market. It's down 4.2%. So we're going to see if Tesla can try to hold around this 440 to 438 zone. If 438 fails us tomorrow, we do expect more downside. There is a bearish engulfing candlestick on the daily, so also be careful, but we'll see what happens. Okay, we'll be very, very patient with this, and we'll see if the downside's done or not. I thank you all so much for listening. Have an awesome rest of your guys' days, and peace out.